Welcome back 3 years later to accompany me on this odyssey. I didn't stick to my plan to record or post content or even to do any of the things that I planned to do, even off the video. The last time made a video, I actually had 2 new additions, and now I have 3. She's 2 years old now, so that makes a total of 6 for me. I started over again 11 years later, and I originally had the 3 boys. Now I have 3 more children. It's been hectic. It's been a lot, you know. But some of the things that I really wanted to focus in on, the biggest thing was the weight for me. I've struggled with my weight my whole life, to be honest. In 2017, I had the gastric sleeve. Had a lot of great success with that. I lost about almost 80 pounds, short, just a few pounds short of 80 pounds I lost in total. And honestly, even before I got pregnant with any of the new additions, I just, I stopped following the rules for the guidelines for dieting after the gastric sleeve. So I slowly but surely started to gain some weight, not much, but during the pregnancies and in between, I really gained a lot. I gained a lot of weight after my pregnancies opposed to during. I think it's just my body needing to replenish certain nutrients, and so it craves certain things. And instead of me giving my body what it needed, I gave into the cravings, which was sugar. Is always my biggest craving after having a baby, and then just dealing with some postpartum and things like that, and just getting comfortable. And then now you got all this weight piled up, where on top of other weight that you wanted to lose. And so now I'm at my heaviest weight. I'll share that weight number in the next video. I'm still having to accept it because I actually just got on a scale not even a full week ago and seeing that number, and it was insane to me. So I'm really gaining weight pretty fast right now. Since being pregnant, I feel like it's been since I had my first daughter in 2022, January. I feel like, I did get that shot, that COVID shot, and I feel like it did something to me. My body hasn't been the same. I believe that I suffered from sciatic nerve pain when I was pregnant with my first daughter, and then I believe I don't know, I don't know. I just have my own little theories, but I feel like I'm dealing with more than that. I'll just say that. I'm going to leave it at that. And basically, I didn't walk during my pregnancy with her, and I normally walk all the time. And to be honest with you, and to be fair, I actually stopped walking like that when I was pregnant with my first daughter in 2021. I had her in January of 22. So yeah, I stopped walking when I was pregnant with her because of all the pain that I felt. I didn't know what it was till closer to the end of my pregnancy. Someone told me what I was dealing with, and it sounded like sciatic nerve pain. So I just been kind of running with that ever since. So anyhow, so I stopped walking. That was my biggest, form of exercise, was walking. And I enjoyed it. I would walk for at least an hour at a time, and then that all completely decreased, which I'm sure added to the weight gain. So I got pregnant with another daughter, and I didn't exercise during my whole pregnancy with her or after. And I am at my heaviest weight now, and it's been almost a year, to be a year in December, that I have sought out surgery, bariatric surgery again. And fast forward, now we're in October of the following year, and it's 2025 right now. and I am actually scheduled to get bariatric surgery on the 23rd. The surgery that my surgeon suggested is the duodenal switch. I feel nervous about it because there's risk of malnourishment. Of course, that's if you don't follow the rules, if you don't take your vitamins daily, if you don't take in the necessary amount of protein daily or on a regular basis, you will experience malnourishment. And I'm afraid of that because I am not someone who is a consistent person. You know, I could do something, the same thing 10 times, and I can do it 6 different ways 10 times. You know what I mean? Like, each time it'll be a different way or several different ways. I'm just not a consistent person like that. And it's just really about knowing yourself. So I do have an appointment on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I have an appointment Thursday morning, and I'm actually going to talk to them about maybe me doing the Rux and Y. That's another bariatric surgery. You don't lose necessarily as much weight, but it really is up to you how you choose to use the tool. You know, because like they say, bariatric surgery is a tool, and it's about how you what.
Can you call Dad and see what he's doing?
Yeah, close the door. I will. So it's really about how you choose to utilize that tool and take advantage of it. Honestly, I want to lose between 140 and 160 pounds. And the duodenal switch is ideal for anyone who wants to lose over 100 pounds. So technically it is appropriate for me. So I just have some things to consider, and I don't have much time at this point. So my reasons for getting this surgery is to have a better quality of life. I'm not considered short, but I'm not tall either. I'm 5'4.5", and this weight is like, it feels horrible being in my body. It doesn't look good, of course, but it feels awful. You know, I'm only 38 years old, and there's things that I should be able to do, and I can't do them. So when they say if you don't use it, you lose it, it's true. You know, not stretching daily, not running, you got to move. You got to move your body. There's people who are heavy set and they move just fine, and, you know, they're in pretty good shape considering. I'm just not one of those people. And it's heavy. You know, when I walk up the stairs, it's horrible. You know, when I walk, it's horrible. It's like I feel every ounce of fat that shouldn't be there. I can feel it. And some people are good about, you know, setting goals and doing what's necessary to meet them. I'm not that person. I've never been. I did good with the gastric sleeve, and I'm confident that I'll do good with whatever surgery I get this time around. And I understand more so, too, the purpose of sticking to that. Even after I see that weight decline, I now understand the significance of sticking to that diet, you know, and not taking it for granted. Yeah, so I think bariatric surgery is good for people like me. I need help. I do a lot in my life. I have 6 children. I work full time. I have a partner, and I feel like it's okay to get help with something. I'm allowing this for myself, and I am excited about it. I'm nervous about it as well. I'm a little afraid. You know, it's hard to put so much trust in somebody else. You know, I think about things that can go wrong and me not being able to be there to take care of my babies. But I also know that if I continue down the road that I've been going down for my whole life, that I'm not going to be able to take care of them anyways, because there's things that I can't do for myself that I should be able to do. So if I continue, it's going to get worse, and I'm not going to be able to do anything for them either. So this is about a healthy lifestyle change. And I made this video to hold myself accountable, but also to enlighten or give anyone else insight who might be considering doing this, maybe some support, you know, because I watch videos and all of that great stuff too. Oh, really quick, another thing, if you look, see, my edges are really thin. That's just from wearing braids and tight hairstyles over the years, and getting your hair pulled out by horrible hairstylists. It's just a combination of things. And honestly, my hair is not as thick as it used to be. It is relaxed right now because I just feel like it's garbage anyways. Who cares if I relax it? My ideal hairstyle would be to have my hair locked. I want my hair locked. I've been wanting my hair locked since I was a younger girl. My cousins had them when it wasn't considered stylish or clean. And I always admired them. Now everybody wants locks and they're wearing them. And it's beautiful. And I want to be a part of that. But I need some hair to be a part of that. My hair is so thin. It was locked after I had Kingston. That's my 5-year-old, so he's the first one after 11 years. But it started to thin out, you know, months after he was born. And, you know, I got it after he was born, but did I get it after he was born? Yes. 7 months later, it started thinning out, and I looked up postpartum hair loss, and it actually shows from 0 to 7 months after, you know, giving birth. 1 to 7 months, you can experience the hair loss, and I experienced it in the 7th month. And honestly, my hair has not been thick since then, you know, and there's been some traumas that have occurred along the way since then, but my hair just, I don't know. So back to the surgery, the relevance of that is, with getting a bariatric surgery, you are at risk of hair loss. You are losing nutrients essentially, which is why it's very important to take your vitamins consistently, because you don't want any deficiencies. And I do feel like part of my issue might be that I've seen a change when I've been taking my iron consistently. I actually just ran out last week, though. We're not gonna talk about that, but anyhow, it's really important, and I am afraid that I'm gonna lose more hair. Yeah, he said he coming. So that's my story, and I will make another video on Thursday, you know, after I meet with the doctor, and let you know what surgery I'm going to get for sure, and share that number with you, that weight number that I am at currently. So stay tuned.